Welcome everyone to September's energy preview. I have just asked my oracles, which I have now moved into my office space, which is wonderful, which one has the message for us about the energies of September. And it's going to be the Spirit of the Wheel meditation deck, and then of course the Archangel Raphael healing oracle. Let's see what they have to tell us now that we've been through this month of recovery. I hope that it has been a good time for you. It has certainly been a challenging time here, but definitely lots of clearing out, clearing away. My office looks different, if you notice, than it has, and I have been clearing away a lot of my editing work. My major client has gone away now, and I have been able to shift my focus more into my healing, my energetic, which this business now is under the heading Witch Elm. So Witch Elm Reiki and Intuitive Services. That has been fantastic. I'm gearing up to begin teaching Reiki in the next few weeks, and I have also, I will have started by the time September comes around, and have also been working on expanding a healing process that I have created with my healing guides, and have been doing that with the first few clients, and results have been wonderful. The feedback has been amazing, and so I'm getting excited to start providing that to everyone. So definitely there's been that recovery, lots of work, but that recovery and definitely the hope. So I hope that August has been equally as exciting and hopeful for you. Let's see what my guides and the oracles, the energies, what the universe has to tell us about what to expect in September. So the card that came up is Wisdom, Spirit Path of the East, and the keywords here are universal law, learning, and sharing. What we are looking at for the month of September is learning, but this is specifically learning from a higher teacher, from a teacher, generally an elder of some sort. So it looks like we are going to have a lot to learn, but then also to teach. And so the feeling here is the give and take of student and teacher, more in that one-on-one relationship. Now, this might be on a larger scale, and it might be society, but the feeling overall is that give and take, because if you've ever taught, you will learn, you know that you learn as well. You learn from your students as well, and you learn from teaching. Sometimes you learn lessons best when you're actually trying to teach them to others. You realize how much you don't have a handle on what you were trying to do. I remember that a lot from my graduate school days, trying to teach students. Again, the overall feeling here is that give and take, the sharing of wisdom, the sharing of learning. So I feel that September is going to be a lot of sharing, a lot of learning about ourselves and others. And I'm not getting the feeling this being a formal setting, so not like my student and I, when I begin teaching my student at the end of August and the beginning of September. There's definitely that exchange that's going to happen, but I'm feeling this on a more informal scale. And so the teacher may be the world or society as a whole, and we're being offered the chance to an opportunity, because I always love that word. We're being offered the opportunity to look at what the world has to show us and teach us, and to learn from that. So here the focus is on seeing what's happening, learning from it, improving ourselves, and then turning around and helping others to learn from that. That's the cycle I'm seeing. To just learn something is not to embody it, is not necessarily to embody it. You have to learn it and then embody a teaching, and then that is when you can truly then turn it around and share it with someone else and teach someone else. Otherwise, you're just parroting knowledge, not wisdom. And here the key is on wisdom. We are gaining wisdom, not just knowledge here. And so it's in the sharing of wisdom. And again, I keep doing this because it's a cycle that I'm seeing. In the card actually has a medicine wheel on it. You can see right there. And that kind of embodies this endless cycle of learn, embody, share, and teach. So that seems to be the overall wisdom for September. It's a fairly neutral feeling. I don't know. I'm not getting anything very shadowy or challenging for September. Just this neutral back and forth, which that may just mean that the energies are everywhere. But it feels fairly settled. It's settled if we stay settled. Okay, so if we manage to stay settled and find our 0 point, or get as close to our 0 point as possible, that's the state of calm quietness inside where we don't find judgments. That's where we're going to benefit most this month, is if we manage to stay as close to that point as possible and learn, watch as much as possible from a detached point of view, as detached as possible, then embody, learn about ourselves, learn about others, and then be able to turn around and pass that wisdom on to others. So now let's take a look at the Healing Oracle card to see how we can best use this energy to our advantage. This time what we've got is home help, which is one that we don't see a lot. The big focus here, again, is that this can be help in any sort. It may be help with getting your home cleaned and organized. It might be with your home and family. The message here is do what you need to do to take care of yourself and yours. And don't be afraid to ask for help. And this can be help from hiring someone to help you clean, or like with a therapist if you have family, if you're having family or emotional issues that you can't sort out by yourself. An aide if you are ill or need some sort of home health service. Any of those things. So the key here is to be willing to ask for and accept help. And getting these things in order, getting yourself in order and your home in order. And when I say home, I also mean your internal self, your home. This is the really big feeling I'm getting, is getting your home in order. And that may mean that you need to get your physical home, your house in order as well, or your family. But all of those things contribute to your internal well-being. And it is more difficult to reach that 0 point, that place of silence or near silence and peace, when your surroundings are in order, when your family is in order, when your house is in order. A lot of people in the new age and metaphysical, however you want to call it, in that space, talk about getting ourselves in order. We have to get ourselves in order and our energies in order before everything else in our life starts to fall into place. And that's what's going to happen here. So in order to most benefit from the possibility of learning and sharing in September, we have to get ourselves in order. We have to get ourselves in order. So whatever that means for you, whatever you most need to get in order to get your spirit and your soul as calm and focused as possible, that's what you should do. And as you do that, as you work on that, you will also, again, learn things. You will begin learning those things about yourself and your home and your family, so that you can then turn that around, embody it, and then share that wisdom with others and help others. That's all they have to tell me. I got it right. or as near to right as I can get it. The prayer for this month is a simple combination of the two prayers that are offered by both the Spirit of the Wheel meditation deck and the Archangel Raphael Healing Oracle cards. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, I open my heart to the teachings that are all around me, and I am thankful for the wisdom I receive. I am aware of the spiritual law governed by a higher power that exists on the principles of unconditional love and compassion. And I have compassion for myself enough to find the courage to ask for and accept help from you, the angels, and others in matters regarding my family, my home, and myself. Thank you always for your support, the teachers who share their wisdom with us, and the wisdom that we gain from our experiences and are thus able to share with others. Thank you, thank you, thank you.